So we are at Iron King Industrial Services here in Prineville, Oregon. This is my buddy Quentin's place, and they take old mining and big construction equipment and give it a new life. And if you know me, you know I'm into that sort of thing. So we've got that truck actually that is going to get partial new life. So we're going to get loaded up and towed to its new home. Oh, and I bought a new jacket so that people think I'm professional. So what they do here is they buy big equipment out of mines and stuff like that, and they disassemble it because components like this, a lot of them are obsolete, you can't buy anymore, can be refurbished. They reline bore the holes, new hydraulic cylinders, redo all the cutting edge on the bucket, and make this a new part. They've got scraper parts, excavator parts, equipment cabs, just pallets and pallets of stuff. And they take all these components like drive axles out of haul trucks and stuff like that, completely rebuild them, make them like new, and then mines and big construction sites, landfills can keep their equipment running longer before it has to be replaced. This particular truck here no longer runs, so it was obsolete and phased out, but this whole bed and crane setup is still good. So a guy named Keegan, who has a field mechanic business, welding, repair, all that sort of stuff, needs a bigger size service truck. He's got another truck already, so we're going to tow this over to his place where he's going to put this bed on his new truck, and then at least a part of this old truck can keep on working. Now I'm not sure if I want to tow this thing from the front or the rear. These, depending on how the frame's set up in the back of these, the rear can be a good place to tow from, or it can be a sketchy place to tow from. We'll have to crawl under and take a look. If we tow it from the front, we'll have to pull a drive shaft out and supply air to it, because this is an air brake truck and all that stuff. So rear would be much easier. Are you putting a washer on there? So this is Quentin. Quentin runs a joint around here, and Quentin is putting some bolts back in the bed frame here because he forgot that he was going to take the bed off and took the bolts out, and now I'm going to tow it by the subframe. We should probably have it bolted in.
It's just the smaller details.
Hey, you know what we do need to show people though? Yeah. The coolest truck you've ever bought. He knows right what I'm talking about too.
That one over there.
You do not know how many ways I tried to justify needing this truck just because of what it is. This is Keegan. He's the one buying that truck and going to take that bed and put it on another one and put it back to work. So check this thing out. This is an old mine truck. Was this an underground mine?
Yeah, it's an underground 79 series Land Cruiser pickup with a boom lift on it.
For doing all the shoring stuff up in the mine?
Everything functions still.
Fully functional running driving truck. And that's not rust all over it. That's like dyed, stained.
Yeah,
from patina.
So, well, the roof of the mine, so they're so far underground that they're below the water table. So when they're drilling down, they have these big shafts, and this thing drives down there, it's constantly leaking. So this is all stuff that leaks down off the top of the roof of the mine. So it's just stained, it's not rusted. No, it actually comes right off if you put some elbow grease into it.
And apparently it's a nice home for the wasps.
Yeah, very good.
Hey, there's a hole in the bumper there.
Look at the size of the outriggers on this thing.
I know, it's got side outriggers on it.
We weighed the truck when it came in, and it was at 13,000 pounds.
That weighs as much as my 3500.
This thing is so cool.
The packs on it, they're more heavy duty than that service truck.
Look at these things. Yeah, I have tried to find the reason that I need this truck. I just, other than the fact that I just want it.
Only 40,000 miles.
That's a lot of trips back and forth underground.
Yeah.
They do it for their day.
Well, no, so they built these on purpose, these bumpers like that, so if this truck dies in the shaft,
they can shove it out.
Take a mucker and rip it out with the bucket and not hurt the truck. So they build those on purpose to be rammed with.
Have we tested that?
We can test it.
Alright, well, we got it all loaded up, chained down, safeties, lights, all that stuff, so ready to get rolling?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Alright, and we are off. Hopefully that thing decides to stay with us and we head over the mountain. So, do you see my problem? Let's let's look closer. Now do you see my problem? That leaf spring gave out, center pin broke, and the whole axle shifted back. So we are going to unhook this thing, pull this drive line out, spin around, hook it from the front, air up, do the brakes, all that stuff, and front tow this the rest of the way. So that's fun. Alright, so we got the front end hooked. We'll go pull the drive line out of it, tie this all down, rerun our light cord to the back, and get some air going. Okay, drive line's out and tied up. And this truck had this fitting on it right here at this valve. I'm going to see if I get incredibly lucky and this airs up the truck. It sounds like it's doing exactly that. Let's see. Look at that. Okay, so primary's going up. Hopefully secondary does too. That'd be super nice if that was like a ready to go air fitting for the truck. Like they've had to like tow it around a bunch or something. Oh, look who's here. Well, good morning, sunshine.
Do you need help, sir?
So rear towing this truck didn't go so good.
I saw that.
Leaf spring broke.
Oh.
But look how lucky I got. They had an air inlet fitting right there to air it up.
It's like it was meant to be.
It's like it was meant to be towed.
Why is it so windy here?
I know. Yeah, it's.
I pulled up and around the corner. I'm like, hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, so
I saw him like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, not long after that, the whole truck went behind me.
You're
I'm
like, whoa, whoa, stopping.
Yeah,
stopping.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So you flipped it around, aired it up, and now
pulled the drive line out, just finishing hooking up.
Are you close to your destination?
Are we close to Corvallis right now?
Nope.
No, then I'm
You
not.
have a very long day.
Yes, yeah, a long day.
Okay.
Okay, so look at that, the brakes released. I'm kind of surprised they weren't jammed in place. Okay, so now it's tie it all down, put the lights on the back safety chains and go. So this is the brake buddy. It hooks onto the steering wheel, comes down, there's the brake pedal. When you press the brake, it pushes the brake, and when you let off the brake, it lets off the brake. Thank you to my assistant, Ben. You see up here, we are following another tow truck down the road. As he goes through the roundabout, his load is just a little bit bigger than mine. That thing looks like it rolled over. Yeah, he's just slightly longer than I am. Alright, we are headed up the pass, and there is significantly more snow than there was yesterday. But they got the road nice and clear, in good shape, so... but that could be a problem on the way back, because now that we took so long, by the time I'm coming back over this mountain, the road might be starting to freeze back over for the night, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we're just starting down Tombstone Pass, and this is 11 miles of 6% grade to go down with a whole bunch of wiggles and curves in it, so we just take it easy. Luckily the road's not icy, but just take it easy and slow, and don't worry about the cars behind us and if they gotta be somewhere. There is one right there. I don't know if you... Yeah, see, like right behind me. They love doing that. Okay, still coming down this steep grade. That one car passed me. And then look at this idiot here. like 10 feet off my bumper. No lights on, in a big rig, in the rain, and he has just been riding me like that the whole way down this hill. Stupid. Idiot. This is the kind of guy you let pass, then you'll find him 5 miles up the road sideways in a ditch. And then you just smile and wave as you drive right on by, because f*** 'em. Alright, we're down off the mountain and just getting into Sweet Home, about 45 minutes or so from our destination. The scales were open and rolled right through, like I said in the last video. If you've got your stuff in order, doing the way you're supposed to be doing, you shouldn't be worried about going through the scales. So went on through, green light the whole way, all good. Alright, there's Keegan right there. He just pulled out of here, gonna lead us to where we're taking this thing. Just like this driveway here. Oh, there's the hood he needs for that truck, sitting right there. Oh, and there's another one over there. Lots of L9000s around here. Well, like 3, but that's a lot.
So the leaf spring was wonky, huh?
Broken center pin on this one. So, going down the road and all of a sudden the whole truck goes like this, off to the side. It's like, what's going on? And then there's smoke coming out, and it was this axle shift back
And hit
and that mud flap there. So I ratchet strapped it back and thought, like, it'd be fine if it's ratchet strapped back. But then if it would stay shifted, that would be okay. But it shifted. This, look at, you see where it's sliding on the spring right there.
Okay.
If it would have like shifted and stayed, okay, fine. But it was going back and forth and back and forth, and
making it
it'd
walk.
swing out this way, then it'd come back over this way. I'm like, I should turn this around. Okay, so we got all the stuff and things off of it. And we can... PTOs work a lot better when you engage them. That helps. Now let's try it. Hey, what do you know? The hydraulics work.
I mean, the truck's come to its death, but the bed's gonna have new life.
Yeah, so that the important part of it is gonna live on. All right, it's unhooked. Everything's put away. I do gotta remember to close that toolbox. But before we leave, we're gonna go show you the truck that this bed is gonna go on to get back to work. Are you already playing with your crane?
Yeah, I already messed the remote sitting there.
So this is a Freightliner FLD. What year is this one?
I don't remember the year. It's a 120 with an N14 and a 10-speed.
And you're gonna pull out one axle and make it a single?
Yep, it's gonna get singled out. I'm gonna move the batteries forward under another box I'm gonna make, and then oh, and it's gonna air ride in the rear. I don't want to feel every inch of that crane forever.
I've had a couple of these and they are amazing trucks. I've had a couple, I've driven a couple from other people as well, and awesome trucks. I've been all across the country and back in an FLD 120.
This is actually gonna be my first semi. My other service truck is a 3500, so it's gonna be one hell of a...
Oh, that's an upgrade, yeah. Be able to do just a little bit bigger jobs.
Oh yeah, actually carry everything with you in one shot, not have to tow a trailer or anything.
Oh, that'll be a nice change.
Nice.
All right, so that's it for this one. If you're over in the Corvallis area, Knight Fabrication and Repair, look them up, and hopefully this setup with that crane and body on it will be going down the road soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh man, looks like they need a tow truck. Hopefully they find one.